Hi there, I'm Sophia.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Jacquis. Welcome to the Nightly from Hatch, a slumber party for pop culture lovers. You're not mistaken. There are 3 people in the pillow fort. The pillow fort is growing. It's a little fuller. The slumber party.
Yes.
Beautiful. It's so cozy.
Yeah, more pillows for the pillow fight later, guys.
Yes, exactly.
Have you guys ever actually had a pillow fight before in your life?
No. Have you?
No.
Have you, Kristen?
I feel like I probably have. Not a full-on pillow fight, but I do have some vivid memories of my Nana and I throwing some throw pillows back and forth on the couch.
Totally.
Which isn't like I'm trying to knock you off of the sofa. It's more like, woohoo, catch this pillow. Oh, yeah, you catch this pillow. More like that kind of pillow fight.
A soft game of catch.
Yeah, more like that.
I never had a pillow fight. One thing that I've been reminiscing about, though, is like when I was younger, my brother and I would go in my dad's bed and go underneath the covers and then like put a fan there. So it would become like a big like parachute type thing. And that was really fun.
Wow.
That's fun.
That's like innovative. That's some technology mixed with the coziness.
Some science.
Yes, all that.
I love that. All the things that we see on TV that look fun. I never really did like food fights, pillow fights.
Well,
I've never done like 7 Minutes in Heaven. I've never done Spin the Bottle.
Okay.
I've never done any of the things that they make look like is a part of like awesome and a part of like your growing up life or whatever.
The thing about like a pillow fight or food fight is like that actually I don't think is as fun as they make it seem. Food fight, obviously not as fun as they make it seem. To me, I don't want to be covered in ketchup. Thank you. And a pillow fight, I feel like a pillow fight could just go so sideways because you're like, sure, it's a pillow, but I can still hit you like hard as hell with it. Like, like I can turn this pillow into a weapon. Trust that.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, I think the real fun is jumping up and down on the furniture as a kid.
Yeah. And like this floor is lava vibe.
Oh, yeah. And then fort making of all types. Like the pillow fort we're in now, one reason I love it so much is because that was one of the best things to do as a kid that the movies and TV depicted correctly.
Yeah, making a fort.
Yeah.
I never did that either. I've never done like we had like sleepovers, especially like with my cousins and you know, when I was growing up, like friends would come over, I guess, a little bit, but like, yeah, I don't know. We weren't doing any, we was playing video games and staying up and making hash browns for each other and stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
Making hash browns.
We was making hash browns, you know.
Same but different.
Yeah.
You should make a fort.
I should make a fort.
Yeah, I highly recommend it next time you want to watch a movie. Just take some of those cushions off the back of the sofa, build them up like walls, put a blanket over the top, and then just enjoy the fact that you're in a fort watching a movie.
Yeah. This actually could segue into what I'm going to talk about today, which is we're going to do Scroll for You, where I tell you guys about some stuff I've seen on my phone.
Yes, love Scroll for You.
This just reminded me, Kristen, what you just said of one thing I saw on TikTok recently, which was you line up pillows around the perimeter of your bed and then you put a sheet over them and then you like fill it with blankets and stuff so that you're basically in like a little cocoon. And I was like, that looks so fun.
Oh, yeah. That kind of reminds me of a couple of things. First of all, you know how dog beds and cat beds kind of have...
It's like that.
Yeah. Like where it has kind of like the perimeter around the dog or cat bed. Like it's almost like a mini wall.
Yeah. It's very that.
So wait, you're supposed to put pillows and blankets and stuff around your entire bed?
Yeah, basically like you would make like a circle of pillows with like space in the middle. So you would like do like pillows around like the perimeter of your bed or whatever. Right. And then people were putting like a fitted sheet around it so they're covered up. And then you put like blankets in the middle and stuff. And then you just are like in a little nest.
So it's like your bed is hugging you from all sides.
Yeah.
Are the people that's doing this like all sleeping in twin size beds? Like I have a king size bed. That's so many pillows and blankets.
That was my thing, is that I was like, I simply don't have enough pillows. Like I was like, that looks so fun, but I just legit have 4 pillows and it's not enough to do that. So
yeah. Do you know how many pillows I need?
That's what I was thinking, is that I wanted to do it, but I just didn't have enough pillows. It felt like people who were living in like houses and had access to like a lot of pillows. And I was like, it's just me in my bed.
Yeah.
Maybe if you don't have enough pillows, maybe you can do the Mariah Carey method, because I remember reading at one point that she creates a little, kind of the same sort of nest, but just for her head. So when she sleeps at night, her head doesn't roll over and she doesn't develop wrinkles in her face.
Okay.
That way she can just lay flat on her head the whole time and her head won't toss or squish or anything like that. And so we could just make the Mariah Carey version of the nest for our heads, right?
That seems fun, but I just don't know if I believe the science behind it.
Are you questioning Mariah Carey's scientific credentials?
Only a little bit, but I trust her in a lot of other ways. I just don't know if that's actually going to prevent wrinkles, but I'm happy for her.
Now she's doing a few other things to prevent wrinkles.
She also is doing a bunch of other things to prevent the wrinkles.
Whatever she's doing, it's working though.
It is.
Look
working.
at her.
It's great.
She looks perfect.
Yeah, it's like it is not the nest, it's the Botox that's helping, but keep doing the nest as well.
I'll do anything Mariah Carey says.
Of course.
I love it.
Okay, so that's like one thing I saw on TikTok that I wanted to share. It really got me, and I was like, that really sounds fun.
Would a weighted blanket also kind of be the same concept? Kind of? I mean, I know it's not surrounding you, and so you're not feeling like you're just kind of like...
No, that's a good question.
It is keeping you kind of cozy in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be feeling like you're like in the space you're
in there. No, I think that's true. And I have a weighted blanket, and I've been using it. So look at me.
There you go.
Jacquis, do you have a weighted blanket?
I do, and I used it for years. I've stopped using it because I started running a little more hot at night over the past year or two. I got the weighted blanket when I was with a previous partner. We did what is now known as the Scandinavian sleep method, which is we both had our own individual weighted blankets because we needed different weights, basically. So, like...
Well, also, to be trapped under a weighted blanket with someone else sounds like hell.
It sounds like, exactly.
Can I tell you my issue with the weighted blanket?
Please do.
I really desperately wanted one, and a few years ago, Santa finally brought me one. I'd been dropping hints for a long time. Thank you, Santa. Blanket is here. And I wake up the first time on the 26th of December, really aching. And I'm like, what is going on? I don't feel like I had a good night's sleep. I'm exhausted. And then same with the next morning, waking up the next morning. And then New Year's Day, I realized I'm doing a full-on gym workout every night for 8 hours in this bed because I've always been a tossy-turny sleeper. Yeah. So I'm essentially lifting this 15-pound blanket over and over and over again all night. And I'm like, I can't do this blanket anymore. It's too much work. Just way too much.
You gotta find like the right weight apparently for you. Yeah. Where either it's too heavy or too light. It just depends on the person, I think. But I didn't know that. I thought like, oh, weighted blanket. And then I started seeing like, oh, there's different weights to them as well. And I was like, oh, interesting. Like you're supposed to get like the weight that is for your body type or your own like, weight or anything like that. Once I got a larger weight for myself, it did keep me a little more steel because I'm a tosser and turner too.
Yeah.
I toss and turn a lot.
Me too. But the weighted blanket, I think, helps keep me still sometimes.
Yes. You know what also has helped me more from tossing and turning, Kristen?
What?
A new pillow. Not like the regular pillows we all like know, but it's like a pillow that's specifically meant to like keep your neck in place and things like that. And it's like higher. It's like a pillow for side sleepers, basically. But like that has helped me from tossing and turning too.
Okay. So it positions you so well that your body doesn't want to flop around.
Kinda. I mean, I still like turn over during the night, but it's significantly reduced my tossing and turning.
I'm interested in that.
That and my hatch device.
Of course.
Of course, that too. Oh my gosh, going to bed with the sweet sounds of Hatch at night. Very soothing.
Okay.
All right, what else you got?
The other thing, I'm wondering if either of you guys watched this, that I watched this week on YouTube, is I'm a big Ziwe fan. You guys know who Ziwe is?
I do not.
Oh, the interviewer?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so for Kristen and the listeners who might not know, Ziwe is basically, she started doing actually Instagram Live interviews during COVID and would have quote unquote problematic people onto her show and kind of interview them in a way that was fun to watch. She would make them kind of answer for their crimes in a jokey way. It's not the most serious thing. I feel like the purpose of the interviews are often to just poke fun at the person and make them feel uncomfortable is kind of what she does. And so she started as an Instagram Live show, and then it actually was briefly, I think it was on either HBO or Showtime. I forget which one. And now she has the show on YouTube, and it's really funny. I love to watch it. And she had on Eric Adams, and it was so
my
funny.
gosh.
Did you watch that, Jacquis? Did you see this?
I've seen clips from it, yeah.
Okay. Well, I watched the whole thing. And
wow.
I would say that my favorite takeaway from it is that he thought that she was flirting with him because one of the...
Oh my gosh. Of course he thought so.
I know. One of the main things that she does is she will hold pretty uncomfortable eye contact with people. She really is into letting people sit in the silence and kind of have to sit with whatever was just said. And he took that as her flirting with him. And there's a part where she is staring at him and he's like, there's so much in your eyes. And she's like, you think that I'm hitting on you and I'm not. And he's like, no, I don't think that. I just think that I'm giving you a compliment. It is so funny. I really find Eric Adams to be hilarious, of course.
Yeah, for people who aren't in New York, you might not know, he is New York's mayor. New York City's problematic and very corrupt mayor.
Yeah, he was indicted.
Who also thinks he's incredibly cool.
Yes, and he has just so many funny sound bites. My favorite one is when he says, my haters become my waiters when I sit down at the table of success. He said a bunch of crazy stuff. He said that Brooklyn is the Islamabad of America or something. He said so much insane stuff. But I really enjoyed that. It was very fun to see. I guess she didn't even make him uncomfortable, though, because he seems to be someone who is almost impossible to make feel uncomfortable.
I think he has more confidence than makes sense for a human being to have.
He is highly confident himself.
Yeah, he cracks me up. One of the things that was totally getting to me was a few months back when he decided he wanted his image to be, I'm up in the clubs, and he was just like, I'm the club guy.
Yeah.
And there would be all of these, stories coming out every week about what clubs he was at and bottle service.
Also, dude is 60, 70 years old.
He is 65 years old.
He is.
Get out of the club, bro. Go to bed.
Yeah. None of us are impressed. We don't care if you're in the clubs.
No.
And it is not and the stuff that he was putting out there was kind of the in the club sort of stuff that would be out there in 2001.
Yeah.
Where a different version of reality. And
yes,
you're supposed to be the mayor. We don't care if you're in the clubs. We'd rather have you at home getting a good night's sleep for work tomorrow.
I would love if you were rested up, but I'm glad that you're with Bella Hadid or whatever.
Yes.
I know, man. Work on your knee strength, brother.
Literally.
Oh.
Yes.
Please. She did ask him about clubbing and he was like, what? A 65-year-old guy can't have fun? And it's well, I actually don't know.
You can. Obviously you can have fun, but that shouldn't be the main part of your identity you're putting out in the world. That's not what your constituents are most interested in now.
No. But it made me really happy. He is just so strange. He's just really odd. He really makes me laugh. And it really made me happy to watch that. And she's a talent and she is so funny.
You make me want to check her out.
You should watch that interview and there's other ones to watch too, but that one was really, really funny. And everyone was like, why did he do this? Who on his team told him this was a good idea? But I think he's just wants to have his name out there and kind of be famous. So I think he just probably wanted to do it for the clout, I suppose.
Yeah, he should get a TikTok channel then instead.
He should get a TikTok
I'm sure he will.
Instead. Yeah, I'm sure he will actually. He's going live right now. Okay. Other things that I was scrolling through. Do either of you guys know about Leighton Meester? I'm this might be the wrong
Leighton Meester, from Gossip Girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
She's also married to Adam Brody.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I know who she is. I haven't seen or talked about her in
okay.
over a decade, but yeah, I know who she is.
I have actually seen a couple movies with her in the last year or so. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what I was going to say, is that she's having a bit of a comeback.
Yes, she
good for
is.
her.
Well, I was watching Rachel Sennett, who is a former alternative comedian from Brooklyn, has a new show on HBO. And I watched that, and Leighton Meester was in it. And I also watched, there's that show on Netflix, Nobody Wants This.
Yep.
And it just had its second season, and she's in it too.
Yep.
It's, of course, funny because her husband is in it, and they're not playing love interest, and I love it when that happens. But I love her. She's so funny. Did either of you guys watch Gossip Girl?
No.
I only watch bits and pieces of it. I feel like it's one of those big holes in my pop culture consciousness that I need to fill more, because like I've probably watched not even 5 episodes of the show.
I would be so interested to know how you would feel watching it now, because it's like a pretty bad show, but I loved it so much. And I can watch it now because I'm like attached to it nostalgically, but it is like a crazy, crazy show. It's a really crazy show.
A couple friends of mine have a podcast, or had a podcast, that was a Gossip Girl rewatch, and they're 2 black men. Their name, Carl Tard, Lamar Woods, and it was called XOXO Gossip King. And one of the hosts like had watched Gossip Girl when it was like live, and the other host, Carl Tard, had never watched it. So like it was like one person like who knew the show and one person who was watching it for the first time.
Yes.
And there was a rewatch podcast, very funny. And I did an episode of it, and I did and had to watch an episode.
Got to watch an episode.
Got to. No, I had to. I had to. You're right. I got to watch an episode. I'm not against shows like that. Like I grew up watching the OC. I enjoyed One Tree Hill and things like that. So I just didn't watch Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, it's a show.
It's a show.
It's a show.
Wait,
it's a show.
I will have to say, a sidebar is that Jacquis, I just showed my friend Hannah, literally like today, the first episode of the OC.
And how did it play now?
Well, I loved it and she loved it. I love that show.
Oh, the OC still like
it holds up to me.
Yeah, it holds up. It holds up for what it was. Like,
yes.
And the drama of the show, it definitely holds up.
I think especially because like when we were looking at it, which is something I had forgotten, is like it's only 4 seasons. So like with a show like Gossip Girl, that went on a bit longer, and like those shows that are so soapy, like obviously oftentimes I feel like it just gets like amped up, and then there's like it just is so crazy because there's nowhere to go but like make it even crazier. So I feel like also with 4 seasons it can't go quite as off the rails as some of these other shows can.
Oh, the OC achieved off the rails pretty significantly. Like the season one had enough storylines for 4 seasons.
Of course. But I do think you can at least like follow it. Whereas some of these shows, it literally is like I can't even follow what's going on. Like I'm completely lost. But of course, it went off the rails. But imagine if it had been like 3 seasons longer.
Oh, it would have been. I think you could have got one more season out of the OC, but the OC like was so crazy. And one of the characters, her name was Marissa, played by Misha Barton.
Yes.
Spoiler alert: if you haven't watched it yet, you've had 22 years. But she passes away at the end of a season, and like the general consensus was, that's good. She's been through enough, and like she's a teenage girl.
Let her go.
Like she's been through enough. What else can you do to this girl? Like the OC was crazy, but I loved it. I loved it to my core. I loved the OC.
The one thing I'll say though, if these shows do get to go on longer, it then makes more sense that they're doing so many naughty things. Because again, I have only watched a few episodes of each of these shows, but when I did, I was like, where are the parents? How are they getting away with this? Do they have parents?
Oh, the parents was also in some mess. The parents on the OC was also, they was messy too.
Same with Gossip Girl.
The parents sure are not paying attention to what their kids are doing.
Well, the parents are too busy doing their own schemes.
Yeah, the parents messier than the kids.
But if the show goes on, let's say for 10 years, at that point, it's like, oh, you're 28, that's fine. It makes sense that you're getting away with so much trouble. But when they're like 15, 16 years old, I'm like, your parents have no idea what you're up to. they are not paying attention to you.
They aren't there.
They're not
they
there.
Aren't. They are not there. They're literally not there.
Because clearly, as Jacquis is saying, they're in their own trouble all the time.
They are. They are. That was an amazing, now that whatever we're talking about, the OC, that I watched it mere hours ago. It's an amazing pilot of television. I was like,
it's great.
Yeah, I'm going to keep rewatching, of course.
It's great. I've rewatched it like 2 or 3 times in my life.
It's so good.
Oh, wow. I also just have to shout out that theme song.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I was rocking out to that as well. I was like, the whole soundtrack to that show is really, really good.
Soundtrack to that show, it was known for that, like introducing a lot of new bands and artists and musicians to the masses, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love Sandy. I was feeling deep love for Sandy Cohen.
Love Peter Gallagher, man. Sandy.
He is amazing.
Peter Gallagher is great.
He is.
Peter Gallagher, I just look at him and I'm like, you are trouble, mister.
Well, in the OC, he's not trouble. He's
what?
like,
he's a good guy. He's the moral center of the show.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I clearly did not watch enough of this because from the get-go, I'm just like, what is he going to do that's terrible?
No.
Oh, no.
Really?
Sandy Cohen is the moral center of that show. Like, to perfection. Like, yeah.
This is mind-blowing to me because I always think of him as trouble.
Yeah, no, he plays villains very well, but he's very good.
Yeah, he has range.
Yeah, he's very good in his role.
I'm learning so much.
He really is like a sweetheart.
It was the kind of character you were like, oh, I wish Sandy was my dad.
No, literally, like for real. You're like, damn, that show. I'm gonna keep rewatching it.
That's great.
It was amazing. But all that to say, Leighton Meester has made a comeback, and I love it for her.
I love it for her, too. I'm into it. I'm really into any child or teen star being able to have a great career after the child or teen star era, if they want to, you know?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
and I love to see it when they have different chapters of their lives, you know. You got the Drew Barrymores of the world who started off as little kids and are still going. And then you got those ones who change their life path and maybe they end up in law or they end up a professor or doing something else different. But yeah, I just want to see young stars not completely go off the rails, but to have a good life later on, I guess is what I mean.
I'm happy for her.
Yeah, me too.
Well, you guys, the OC has tuckered me out. So I hope that Sandy Cohen visits me in my dreams because I think I could use some of his wisdom. So I think I got to turn in.
I'm going to put my 3 pillows around me so I can be cocooned in, and I'm going to have myself a good old night. So, Sophia, Kristen, good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.